Hi, I'm Walt. Um, this is my FC. I'm going to be doing a little bit of work getting it ready for the Deals Gap Rotor Rally here in April. This is not the car I wanted to be preparing for the Deals Gap Rotor Rally. I was hoping to have my 20B FD lined up and ready to go by then. I know in my heart of hearts I cannot finish that car to the level I want to have it completed. Doing an engine swap is daunting enough. Doing an engine, transmission, full driveline swap, getting it tuned and painted, all but a full restoration is a bit much to do in 3 months. I waited on the transmission for a couple months. That set me back, but in the end I know I can't get it done by the time I need to have it done. But what I can do is hopefully get the engine in this that I built roughly a year ago. I've got another REW engine that is turbo ported, full bridged. Let me explain that. Turbo bridge, as I understand it, is whenever you are doing a bridge on the upper portion of the intake runner, so to speak. You don't do a full length bridge. And then it is a full bridge because every iron is ported in that manner. It's also fully studded all the way through. And it's got a little bit of work done to the rotors and whatnot, so it ought to be a really fun car. With all that work, I should be able to turn this thing up, put it on some E85 and see what it can do. But with that being said, this thing has to come out. No real reason it's coming out other than the engine being replaced. I've had some concerns, but nothing serious. But it's as good a time as any. Since I can't get one done, I might as well work on the other. So let's see if I can get this thing in and out and done and over with. All right. Engine came out fairly straightforward. Well, I did have some trouble with the clutch there. It did not want to release with the locking ring, so I took it out torque converter style, just removed the flex plate bolts and just separated it that way. Okay, everything in here looks pretty good. Nothing ever rubbed. A little bit dirty, but whatever. But engine was pretty straightforward. I did not know how big of a piece I could remove this in because I kind of assembled part of this in the car for the fabrication process. But it looked like it was going to be able to clear, so I was able to leave all my coil brackets on, and all these accessories obviously aren't in the way. Turbo, manifold, wastegates, pipes, all good. So nothing too alarming. I see a little bit of heat here. Not too awful afraid of that. But yeah, pretty straightforward removal. Fought with the engine mounts just a little bit. Those studs are longer than OEM. So I might actually trim those down going back in. But yeah, there it is. So in the next few days, I'll get all these accessories off of here, and I'll clean up these coils and get all my little pipe fittings and all my little tubes and things off of here, and my turbo and manifolds and all that, and I'll get it swapped over to the other engine, and we'll see if we can get her set in. Good times.